Hello and welcome to this edition of FYI Weekly, your official source for City of Greensboro news and information. All eligible residents throughout Guilford County can apply for the Federal Emergency Rental Assistance Program, or ERAP. This is intended to assist those financially affected by COVID-19. The program now includes residents who live within the Greensboro city limits. Residents who previously applied to the City of Greensboro's ERAP program do not need to reapply. Guilford County's ERAP program provides assistance with rent and utilities, including electricity, water and sewer, trash removal, natural gas, propane, and internet service to help mitigate the financial impact to households due to COVID-19. Applications are accepted in person from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Mondays through Fridays at either of the following locations: the Department of Health and Human Services on Maple Street in Greensboro, or the Department of Social Services on East Russell Avenue in High Point. Residents can also apply by calling 336-641-3000 or accessing the online application from the Guilford County website. The city's newly created Transgender Task Force is hosting its first community meeting. This will take place virtually from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. on Wednesday, July 21st. Learn about the group's vision, meet the members of the task force, and share feedback to help improve the lives of transgender residents in Greensboro. The Transgender Task Force was created with the support and direction of the Human Rights Department to address the varying needs of the transgender communities in Greensboro. The task force examines rules, policies, and procedures that create discriminatory barriers for those who identify as transgender. The success of the task force relies on community participation by those who are directly impacted. Participants and the public can join the meeting via Zoom. The meeting ID and passcode are available on the city's website. To join the meeting by phone, call 301-715-8592. For more information, call the Human Rights Department at 336-373-2038. The Greensboro Department of Transportation has developed a new comprehensive wayfinding plan to help visitors navigate downtown and 7 reinvestment corridors. The plan is available on the city's website and includes design schematics and points of destination. The deadline to submit comments or to recommend destinations is Friday, July 23rd. The comprehensive wayfinding plan was developed with assistance and input from stakeholders representing tourism, downtown, and the business community. It will help visitors navigate the corridors along Battleground Avenue, Eugene Street, Freeman Mill Road, Gate City Boulevard, Market Street, Randleman Road, and Summit Avenue leading into downtown. The wayfinding signs will help people navigate major destinations citywide and the Center City area. To be considered, destinations have to be public, attract visitors, or be points of interest for the community. Private businesses and commercial centers are not included in public wayfinding. The installation portion of the plan is being partially funded. These signs will be installed in phases as funding is available beginning in the first quarter of 2022. The city developed a partnership with Cone Health to share a series of brief and informative videos designed to inspire you to make better choices when it comes to healthy living. Following these tips is an easy way to help each of us improve our quality of life. Let's take a moment to check out today's News for Your Health.
With 1 in 8 women estimated to be diagnosed with breast cancer within their lifetime, it's important for women to understand their risks. So let's bust some common breast cancer myths. Myth: deodorant can cause breast cancer. So why do people think this? Aluminum is the active ingredient in deodorants. These plug the sweat ducts that stops the flow of sweat to the skin's surface. It's been suggested that aluminum may have direct harmful activity in breast tissue. However, no studies to date have confirmed this. Some research is focused on parabens, which are preservatives used in deodorants and antiperspirants that mimic estrogen in the body's cells. There is no evidence that parabens cause breast cancer. In fact, most deodorants in the United States do not currently contain parabens. Myth: the only sign of breast cancer is a lump. Although the most common sign of breast cancer is a lump, there are other signs of breast cancer too. Less common signs and symptoms include breast pain or heaviness, persistent changes such as swelling, thickening, or redness of the skin, and nipple abnormalities such as spontaneous discharge, especially if it's bloody, erosion or retraction, along with a change in breast size. Any persistent change in the breast should be evaluated by a physician as soon as possible. Breast cancer can only be inherited. Most women who develop breast cancer do not have a family history of the disease. Only 5 to 10% of breast cancer is related to genetic abnormalities. So the rest of us are at normal risk for getting breast cancer, which is 12.4% in our lifetimes, or the 1 in 8 statistic we all talk about. Myth: young women don't get breast cancer. In 2017, 7% of women under 40 were diagnosed with a form of breast cancer. Women who are diagnosed under age 40 have worse survival rates than those who are older, so self-breast awareness is key, and seeing your doctor if you know any changes in your breasts immediately is crucial. What is self-breast awareness? Self-breast awareness is being aware of your breasts, how they both look and feel, and reporting any changes promptly to your physician. Myth: mammograms cause cancer. The radiation emitted from a mammogram is minimal and is less than an X-ray. Mammography reduces the risk of dying from breast cancer by about 20%. Early detection of breast cancer by mammography also leads to a greater range of treatment options, including less extensive surgery and the use of chemotherapy with fewer serious side effects, or sometimes the option to forego chemotherapy altogether. Myth: there's no way to lower my breast cancer risk. Yes, there is. Get moving. Postmenopausal breast cancer risk is about 1.5 times higher in overweight women and about 2 times higher in obese women than in lean women. Women who get regular physical activity have a 10 to 20% lower risk of breast cancer compared to women who are inactive. Eat healthy. A diet rich in fruits and vegetables and limited in processed meats and red meats is key. Limit alcohol if you drink at all. Women who have 2 to 3 alcoholic drinks per day have a 20% higher risk of breast cancer compared to women who do not drink. Avoid tobacco. A review by the American Cancer Society researchers found that women who initiated smoking before the birth of their first child had a 21% higher risk of breast cancer than women who never smoked at all. Myth: men don't get breast cancer. Breast cancer in men is rare, accounting for less than 1% of breast cancer cases in the United States. However, since 1975, this number has been on the rise. Men are more likely than women to be diagnosed with advanced stage breast cancer, which likely reflects decreased awareness and delayed detection because screening mammography is not recommended for men due to the rarity of the disease. Thanks for joining me. I hope this information has been helpful. To learn more about cancer care at Cone Health Cancer Center, go to conehealth.com/cancer. I'm Lindsay Causey.
The Grow residency is gaining momentum in the arts community, and Greensboro Beautiful is celebrating Christmas in July. We'll have those stories and more news coming up after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. Anyone interested in viewing active building permits in the city of Greensboro can conveniently access the permits on the city's website. It's as simple as accessing the Building Permit portal. Users can filter active building permits by address, application type, occupancy type, floodplain, land use type, and city council district. To view the permit information, click on a permit once it appears on the map. The portal includes a permit metrics tab to view a comparison of the previous 5 years of building permits. The portal also contains useful links to permitting applications and plan review. The next GROW, or Greensboro residency for original works, will feature Jonathan Viscuna. His work will be displayed at the Greensboro Cultural Center beginning on July 23rd. Viscuna, in partnership with Casa Azul of Greensboro, presents Endangered, a work focused on the wonder and fragility of life on Earth. The residency concludes on Sunday, August 15th. The installation includes sculptural works, visual projections, and organic audio effects to create a tri-dimensional experience spanning 200 years. The exhibition reflects the vital relationship between art and natural science. It also highlights art's pivotal contribution to the legacy of nature conservation, which is now threatened. Viscuna's residency will also offer 4 workshops on the process of making sculptures. Each community workshop is free to attend with no pre-registration required. Open gallery hours for Endangered at GROW are on Fridays from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturdays and Sundays from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. To review the list of free community workshops for Endangered at GROW, visit the Creative Greensboro website. Greensboro Beautiful's Christmas in July sale is underway, offering a 15% discount on all purchases during July. The Holiday Greenery fundraiser supports Greensboro Beautiful Incorporated. Donations from a holiday greenery purchase support beautification efforts in Greensboro parks and recreation gardens, including planting, benches, the new almost ready-to-open treehouse at Gateway Gardens, litter cleanup, and much more. Save 15% through July 31st for wreaths, light bulbs, garland, Christmas cacti, and poinsettias. Consider ordering a wow wreath to bring holiday cheer to Meals on Wheels recipients in Greensboro. Help support Greensboro Beautiful by visiting the group's website to get a jump start on purchasing your holiday decor. Creative Greensboro, the city's Office for Arts and Culture, is making a mark on several pockets of the community. Coming up after the break, we'll check in with our Chief Creative Economy Officer for an overview of summer activities. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. If you are a connoisseur of concerts, drama productions, and visual arts, Greensboro sets the backdrop for all of these activities. Joining me now to talk about the host of opportunities for artistic expression this summer is Ryan Deal. He is the city's Chief Creative Economy Officer. Hello, Ryan. Welcome back.
Hey, Carla. Great to be here.
Great to see you. Thank you for joining me. So you have so many things happening this summer on all spectrums of art and culture. So let's start with the Neighborhood Arts Residency. How is that shaping up?
Yeah, absolutely. We're really excited about the residency program. This is a brand new initiative for Greensboro. We announced it in late spring, a partnership between Creative Greensboro, the Neighborhood Development Department, Parks and Rec, the libraries, the Transportation Department. We got a whole host of folks working on this together. And we're working in 3 neighborhoods in particular, the Glenwood neighborhood, the Dudley Heights neighborhood, and the Kings Forest neighborhood. Those neighborhoods were selected because of their inclusion in the housing GSO plan that council adopted recently.
Okay.
So we worked with a group of residents from each neighborhood to identify an artist or an arts organization to lead the arts residency over the next 6 months. And we released the announcement of those names early July. And so we've got an artist named Darlene McClinton, who's got a ton of mural work all over Greensboro, and Darlene's going to be working hand in hand with the Dudley Heights neighborhood.
Okay.
And then we're working with an artist named Harry Turfel in the Glenwood neighborhood. And then we're working with the Tab Art Center nonprofit, which is led by artist Sunny Gravely Fouché in the Kings Forest neighborhood.
Okay.
So folks in these neighborhoods can expect to see arts programming occurring close to home over the next 6 months, and also look forward to a large-scale visual art installation of some kind somewhere in the neighborhood over the next 6 months.
Okay, well, we're going to keep our eyes peeled for those 3 neighborhoods, very historically rooted neighborhoods. So it'll be nice to see how they envision themselves being artistically expressed throughout this process.
Yeah, we're excited to see what happens.
I'm excited for you. Now, MUSEP is coming back. We host this every single year, and I'm wondering, will the concert goers have to watch online, or can they come out and bring their lawn chair?
Yeah, so there's a mix of both. Just because of the planning time that's required to bring these concerts to life, we didn't have enough clarity early enough to make them all in person. So Sunday nights right now through August the 1st, we're online.
Okay.
We're streaming on the Creative Greensboro Facebook page and the city's YouTube channel. And folks can check concerts there each Sunday night at 6 p.m. But starting August the 8th, we're really excited to get back to in-person concert programming. And so we're going to be at the White Oak Amphitheater 4 weeks in a row, beginning Sunday, August the 8th. Each Sunday night at 6 p.m. These concerts are free to attend. We will collect donations if folks are able and interested in joining us in that way to help us offset the expenses. But we've pulled together a really exciting group of musicians. We've got tango, pan-Latin fusion, R&B, jazz, blues, some pop, some folk music. There's a really great mix of music coming for folks at those free concerts starting August the 8th.
Okay, you've got a sound selection for all types.
That's right.
No excuses.
That's right.
And the weather is not so bad right now, so that'll be nice.
We will keep our fingers crossed for no rain.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so now on to drama. We do have a very talented community, and Shakespeare is always popular. So do you have anything for the Shakespeare fan?
Yeah, so the drama, what has historically been called the Drama Center, is now part of Creative Greensboro's drama programming. Okay. And there's a tradition for Shakespeare work every summer, and we're excited to be back with that after the pandemic. And so we've put together a production called Finding Shakespeare, a walking tour to discover the Bard. And it will take place in locations throughout the Greensboro Cultural Center. So it is literally a walking theatrical experience that small groups will take together. The performances are scheduled for July 29th through the 31st at 7 p.m., August the 1st at 2 p.m. Free to attend, but you do have to register in advance.
Okay.
And so we have the link for that on our website. Tickets are actually going really quickly on that, so I'd encourage folks to jump on it quickly if they think they'd like to join us. And just a note that we are requiring masks in the building for folks who are not vaccinated.
Wonderful. And you said small groups, so that'll keep it safe as well.
Yep.
And last but not least, I know First Friday is a very popular opportunity for people to get together downtown. So I think Creative Greensboro is probably a perfect match for this event. Are you joining the lineup?
We hope so. And so part of what Creative Greensboro focuses on is activation of the Greensboro Cultural Center. So we are excited to announce First Friday at the GCC, the Greensboro Cultural Center, on Friday, August the 6th. We will have the building alive and activated from 6 to 9 p.m. All 5 of the visual art galleries in the building will have new exhibitions up. We'll have some live music, we'll have some children's arts activities, and then we'll also have other partners of ours in the creative community with information about ways that folks can engage in fall arts programming that they're offering. There'll be some raffle prizes and a lot of fun. So we hope folks will join us for that free event on August the 6th from 6 to 9 p.m.
That is the first Friday.
That's right.
Okay, well, Ryan, you've given us so many activities to add to the summer activity calendar. Thank you for keeping arts alive in Greensboro. And do come back, as you just mentioned, fall activities will be revving up. So come back and let us know what's on the lineup.
Thanks, Carla.
Thank you. Stay tuned for some useful information about Greensboro as we tell you something about the city. That's coming up after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. One way to stay informed about decisions that impact our city is by attending or tuning in to City Council meetings at 5:30 p.m. on the first and third Tuesday of the month. The fourth Tuesday is reserved for a meeting as needed. The City Council will continue to hold hybrid meetings where they assemble in the council chambers and allow the public to participate virtually. A limited number of people can attend the meetings in person if they want to address the council. They will be allowed to enter the chambers once their agenda item is called and exit immediately after the item is discussed or voted on. The Greensboro City Council meetings are broadcast right here on GTN. The meetings are also streamed live on the city's website and on Roku. The City Council meets on Level 2 of the Melvin Municipal Office Building, located at 300 West Washington Street. To review the council meeting schedule and agendas, please visit the city's website. Here's an opportunity to learn a little something about the city. To help local merchants bounce back economically, the City of Greensboro is providing free parking vouchers to retailers and restaurants in the Central Business District. The Deck Pass program provides customers with free parking in 5 city-operated parking decks until the end of the year. Business owners can register online to receive a supply of Deck Pass parking vouchers, which are good for 1 customer per parking event. The vouchers are good for up to 2 free hours of parking from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. on weekdays. The parking decks are already free for the first hour from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. on weekdays. Parking is free from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. on weekdays and from 3 a.m. to 9 p.m. on weekends. Please note the vouchers may not be used for on-street parking meters. Businesses and restaurants participating in the Parking Validation Stamp Program are eligible for the free vouchers. For more information about Deck Pass, call the Parking Enforcement Office at 336-430-3080. Coming up after the break, we'll showcase our department spotlight, but first, meet the people who boomeranged back to Greensboro.
My name is Dominic Amendum, and I'm a professor at UNCG. We moved to Greensboro because it was just the right time for our family to leave New York City, and it felt like the city was starting to beat us down, and we wanted to go somewhere where the quality of life could be better for our family. We love to take our kids to all the playgrounds and parks around Greensboro. We go to LeBauer Park downtown. We have a small playground right here in Sunset Hills, so we're constantly out and about and enjoying the good weather that North Carolina has to offer. One thing that makes Sunset Hills so amazing and exciting is our holiday tradition of lighted Christmas balls. Every old oak tree in our neighborhood is filled with these lighted Christmas ornaments, and this tradition is used as a fundraiser for local food banks.
I'm Swati Argade, and I'm a fashion designer and educator. We love Sunset Hills so much. It's a great community, a lot of like-minded people. Every day we're out walking around with our family and our dog, meeting our neighbors and enjoying the historic neighborhood that it is. One of the best things about being in Greensboro versus being in Brooklyn is that our 10-year-old daughter can just jump on her bike and spend hours outside, something that we weren't able to experience when we lived in the city. There are definitely some restaurants that we love to eat at. Bandito Bodega is one of our favorites. We're going to Undercurrent on Friday. But my favorite place to eat in town is at my mom's house.
Sunset Hills is the best neighborhood we could have moved to. The community here is amazing. We know all of our neighbors. It's just the most incredible community vibe that I could have ever imagined.
Welcome back. The City of Greensboro has more than 20 departments and several divisions committed to serving you, our residents and visitors. Let's go behind the scenes in our department spotlight. Esri, the global leader in location intelligence, presented the City of Greensboro with its Special Achievement in GIS, or SAG Award. Selected from more than 300,000 eligible candidates, Greensboro received the honor for its innovative use of mapping and analytics technology. The basis for the award was the implementation of Enterprise GIS, the Hub Open Data Platform, and advancements in spatial analytics. The projects were primarily led by staff in the Information Technology and Water Resources Department. The SAG Awards are intended to demonstrate an appreciation for organizations using GIS to understand complex data and meet challenges around the world. The City of Greensboro is one of nearly 200 organizations in areas such as commercial industry, defense, transportation, nonprofit, telecommunications, and government to be honored. Straight ahead on the other side of the break is this week's Way to Go GSO shout out. Stay with us. As we draw to a close, we always want to end on a positive note with our Way to Go GSO shout out. This week's shout out goes to Guilford Works. A new youth-focused career center will be opening in downtown Greensboro at the corner of Washington and Green Streets. The location will share a building with the current headquarters for Greensboro Parks and Recreation's youth services in an effort to build a holistic approach in supporting our youth. The downtown location of the Emerging Workforce Center allows additional collaboration with the Greensboro Public Library, Guilford County, City of Greensboro Administration, Greensboro Police Department, and the Greensboro Chamber of Commerce. Various modes of transportation will make it easy to access this facility. That concludes this edition of FYI Weekly, but you can easily stay connected to the latest city news by linking to us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Alexa users can subscribe to our 5-minute flash briefings, which airs on 90.1 FM and 100.7 FM. Be sure to download our weekly podcast, Talk City Greensboro, and now GTN is streaming on Roku. For all of us here at the City of Greensboro, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.